Welcome to When Creativity Knocks All-Star Designers Summer Series.
5 amazing designers have come together to create this wonderful mermaid party for you. Let's get started.
I designed all the party favors for the mermaid party. I did 3 different favors. The first one I did is this cute little party favor bag that you can put all your little goodies into and seashells and whatnot. The way I did it is I decorated it with these wonderful embellishments that I made using the Sizzix dies, the modern surrealist Marisa Pawelko Sizzix dies that work great with the Sophisticut machine. And they come in these 3 different sunglasses. So I cut the sunglasses with the die cutter out of adhesive rhinestone bling from the Buckle Boutique. And then I laid those on top of sheets of Rolex and trimmed with my great Westcott scissors. And these are great for getting into those tight and tricky spots, so they work really well to cut out those Rolex Illusion film lenses for the glasses. And then if you're doing this project with kids, you definitely want to try out the Cool Tool Low Temp Hot Glue Gun from AdTech. Works like a charm. And you just assemble it all and decorate it in your own little unique style, and you're good to go. The second little party favorite project that I designed for the mermaid theme party is these great little bracelets. And I cut them out using the die from the Marisa Pawelko Modern Surrealist Sizzix collection and Sophisticut. And it's a great little die, and it cuts out this shape, and then you just braid it. So this one I cut out using craft foam, and if you want to take it in a more upscale look, I used some leather here, and then I even embellished some of the Merc Art tin with the little patina on there for a more grown-up looking one. I did a really cute little one with the little Lolita glasses and even the little shutter shades. So these are really fun, really customizable, and you cut it out and you braid it. And if you want to do it non-braided, you can also do them like this. The third little party favor that I designed for the mermaid project is this wonderful little travel mug. You can get these at the dollar store, and you can customize them with your own ideas and insert all kinds of things. For this one, I took this beautiful mermaid stamp from Judi Kins and just stamped it onto a piece of paper and colored it with my favorite markers. And then I used my Westcott scissors to cut out a piece that would fit inside, and it comes with a little piece of paper, so it's really easy, gives you a little template. And I cut it out, and then you just lay that right on top of your mermaid, so it makes it look kind of watery and really, really cool. And then you would just roll that up and put it into the tumbler and assemble it like that. And this is great for your mermaid cocktails.
I'm going to show you how to make some really fun bunting made with tissue paper and Rolex. Now I use the Big Shot and I use the 3D flower. Just follow the instructions to make the tissue flowers. We strung them on some string and they're ready to go. Same thing with the Rolex, just put sheets of Rolex through the Big Shot, cranked it on out, and now I have really fun confetti for the table, and also we just added some little fun pieces onto the bunting. Every little mermaid needs to have her mermaid crown, and I'm going to show you how easy and fun it is to make. I started with a crown. These are just little party crowns, and deconstructed it, took it apart, and actually used the crown as the pattern. I traced it on some Rolex, just like so. Then I cut it out right around the edges. Then I took this fun gems, and this is from Buckle Boutique, and they're stickers. So you just cut strips of it. I added it onto the crown. Then you're going to take your scissors. Love these little Westcott scissors. I'm going to score right along the edge here. For the tabs, that's really important because you want it to attach to the crown. Now I'm going to go back. Remember, I deconstructed it, so I'm going to put it right back on the way it was, just like so. I'm going to use just a household stapler, and I'm going to staple it on. To finish off our crown, we need some little seashells. So I went to the Makin's push mold, used some white Makin's clay. You just push it right into the mold and pop it out. Now don't worry if you have a little bit of over the edge from the clay. I just simply take some Westcott scissors and trim them off. Look at that. So easy to do. I let mine dry, but if you don't want to, you can go ahead and do it while the clay is still damp. Set it aside to dry. Once it's dry, you're gonna take your pieces, and I just use some glitter acrylic paint and just painted right over the top. Let that dry. Then with a little bit of quick grip, we're going to add a little quick grip to the back from Beacon. You're going to attach them on. You're just going to glue your little pieces onto the crown, and let me bring in the finished crown for you to take a look at. Isn't that fun? Look at this. All the little pieces, and it's so amazing because once you put the crown was on like this, it pops straight up, and she's ready for her little mermaid party. The centerpiece for the mermaid party, I purchased a fishbowl, and I used the push mold and made some Makin clay seashells, and then I rolled the clay out just like so. And then I use these great Judi Kins stamps, and I stamped on the clay. Don't press too hard, just enough to get the image right into the clay, just a little wiggle, and it's gonna look something like this. Once it dries, you can go ahead and cut it out, and that's what I did here. And let me just bring this over so you can see a little bit better. Once they were dried, then I painted them with some acrylic paint and a little bit of glitter paint, and then adhered them on using some Beacon 3-in-1. Now a little tip with the 3-in-1, to make sure it stays on the glass, I just used some blue painter tape to hold it against the glass really tight while it was drying. And the same thing with the little seashells there. Added a little piece of Merc foil around the edges and some beautiful little rhinestones from Buckle Boutique. Now that fishbowl is ready for a little goldfish for your centerpiece. Now, on each side, I needed to balance it off because things should always be done in threes. I did these cute little bowls. These are the little bowls from the dollar store, and these are done with etch all. I die cut the seashell and the seahorses from Etch Mask, and make sure that you flip the etch mask over the opposite direction so you get the seahorses facing in towards the seashell. The seashell actually has little dotted lines on it already for scrapbooking. I just simply took my scissors, cut along the edges. So now when I go to put this onto my bowl, you see it'll stick on really nice because it's round. You can't put on a curve, a flat surface. So just attach those on, follow the instructions on your etch-all. It's 15 minutes after you put it on, then you go in, rinse it off, and look how fun that is. And then I just use some glass paint markers to highlight the edges. Now these are ready for the party. I can't wait to go to this mermaid party.
Lots of great ideas.
Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter, pin us on Pinterest, and find us on Instagram. Sign up for our newsletter on our website, and you're automatically entered to win one of the prize packages full of product from our great series sponsors.